Yes, yes, yes. It's the Raphael Dawkins with the Combat Radio, bringing you combat news from around the world. Okay, so let's get into it. We're talking about Warrington versus Kiko Martinez. Let's have a quick look. Okay, so Warrington, 31 fights, 1 loss. 31 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. Okay, and they were fighting for the IBF World Featherweight title. And his opponent was none other than Kiko Martinez. Where's his stats? Let's bring them up. Okay, so Kiko Martinez, you'll remember, flatlined Kid Galahad. And far more experienced. It was an unexpected result, but that saw Kiko Martinez, the long in the tooth Spaniard, claim the title. Okay, so let's come out to that. Come out to this. Okay, so this was for the IBF World Featherweight title, and Josh Warrington would have counted himself very fortunate, because remember, he dropped the belt when he was spoken of. The rematch with Kid Galahad was spoken of, and that was his next natural opponent. But Warrington dropped the belt. He declined, but not so against the guy who beat Kid Galahad. Just goes to show that styles makes fights. So he didn't fancy Kid Galahad, but he did fancy Kiko Martinez, and he came out with lots of gusto. Punches upstairs and downstairs, and a little bit of head work. We see some nasty gashes around the eyes and the forehead of Kiko Martinez. And I think he dropped Kiko in the first round. Dropped him in the first round, and at the beginning of the 7th round, the referee asked Kiko Martinez, Cutman, to come back in and take some of that Vaseline, excessive Vaseline, off the eye. From all the cuts. And later in the 7th round, after some serious heavy blows, Kiko Martinez succumbed to the barrage of punches about the head and about the body. And it became a question of time. Could Kiko Martinez turn it around? It was looking more, less, and less likely until 53 seconds remaining in the 7th round, and the referee had seen enough. Kiko Martinez taking a sustained barrage, and that was enough. That was it. It's over. Referee waves it off, and Warrington once again rises and becomes the IBF champion. Okay, there's cartwheels in front of the Leeds loyal, big Leeds United man. Ebony Bridges, big Leeds United woman, even though she's from Australia. Okay, check out my previous video for the result of that fight. Okay, so what can we say? What can we say? Josh Warrington, once again, is El Champion and gets hoisted aloft by none other than Eddie Hearn. Okay, we'll talk about this some more in the next installment of Boxing Talk with Rafi. But for now, that's it. It's the Raphael Dawkins, it's the Combat Radio, it's the like, it's the subscribe, it's the comments, it's the shares, and it's the hitting the bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. And don't forget about the live show. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. It's the Raphael Dawkins, it's the Combat Radio, and it's the Josh Warrington Champion again. And I'm out.